Right, we are back with more of our Final Fantasy II playthrough. We beated the Evil Emperor last session, but we also found out that, hey, there's somebody else doing the evil now, and it's the Dark Knight, who I believe they told us may be Leon from the very start of the game that hasn't really been in a picture since then. But we also got told, hey, go talk to Paul. So, we're going to go and find Paul, who I believe should be somewhere in Flynn. We are going to rest first, though, because we're not completely tapped up. Not tapped out, but we're not completely topped up. I'd rather be topped up. I need to stop saying topped up. But Paul has one of the houses around here. I just can never remember which one. Possibly this, but this also might be the church. Must be this one over here then. One day I'll actually learn my way around the city. Okay. City. So Paul has made it into this castle we're meant to go to before. Now the captain of the airship is dead. So we'll go to Bossk because that's where Sid was hubbed all the time. Huh. Okay. So it was at Bossk anyway, but Bossk has been trashed. See, now that I look at it, there's a lot less dots than there used to be. I both hate it because I don't like the fact that all these places we've gone are no longer there. I also really like it as a world building thing. That, hey, there is actually a consequence to what happened in this game. That's pretty cool. Port Town is also gone. Railfang is such a great name for an item. Alright, so now we've gotten an airship. I don't think we can get attacked while we're on this. We've got to fly around until we can find a castle somewhere that we haven't been to yet. I genuinely have no clue where this thing's meant to be. Don't think we've been there before, though. Oh, it's right next to the Colosseum. I can't guarantee this is where we're meant to go, but that'll do it. 7th floor of Castle Palamisha. There's no exit now. Okay, we're doing significantly better damage against this thing than we used to. Love that for us. We just throw ourselves down a trapdoor. We just threw ourselves down a trapdoor that took us down 6 floors. Okay, head to the south one first, grab whatever's in this chest, and then that doesn't get us there, we'll try somewhere else. Not terrible. Alright. If they're too out of the way, we're not going to be going for the chests. I don't think anything's going to be in them that's going to be worth it. But if they're near enough to a path we could be taking, then we may as well give it a shot. Also, just quickly, Diamond Curse is basically the lighter version of Diamond Armor. We might. Yeah, we'll give that to you. Significantly better armor, minor increase in other things. Minor magical defense decrease. Might have to actually do some healing. You should have restocked on high potions. Twice. That's some rubbish. It's gonna be that staircase though. Of course it is. No, not bothering with that. Jesus. Alright. We're only just on the floor too. That's ridiculous. Alright, up is just... Down is just a chest, up is the way we need to go. Down's only just out of the way. As long as Guy doesn't get put to sleep, we're pretty okay. That was a waste of time. Ooh, don't like stone golems. I ain't doing shit to this golem. We had 3 out of our party get stopped. You've got Betsuna. Um, no. We will blizzard him and get you to throw out a uniform. Genuinely thought that was gonna put her to sleep. Yeah, I'm not okay with these stone golems. Jesus. Try to kill him. Okay, cool. Again, don't like those guys. I've expected another one. Ooh, that is a spell we haven't learned yet that we really need to learn. We also have Ultima. We haven't taught anyone it. Right, that means that Maria needs to forget a spell. Maria's gonna forget Thunder. She's gonna forget Aura. We've never used it. I never expect to use it. Right, and we'll teach Haste to Guy. There we go. Right, we need to start getting her to practice using Ultima. And you can haste on him. It slows anything to go by. It just means he's going to hit with more attacks per go. That's okay. Yeah, that'll do it. I really want to see what Guy's like when he's hasted. The exits to the right, the items to the left. Alright, we're going for it. Keep on going, Wolfmore. You have a full inventory of ethers. I don't care. Ribbit. A little toad image is adorable. You say toad. They even changed her avatar. That's great. Like, terrible thing to happen to us. That is a great choice aesthetically. I want to see how much damage we can make him do. Because we don't get stopped. Yeah, that'll do it. Excellent. Ultima and Haste got stronger as well. Ooh. You just look like a fake version of the Emperor. I ain't mad about that. Do everything as we did before. We have something that gets rid of curses here. So we had an item that specifically got rid of curses. Odd. Okay, where's Basuna? We need to get rid of that curse. We're doing nothing. Well, plus side, poison. Was it something I should have been using Asuna for? Using Asuna for it. What? I don't have anything that would let me cure this. That sucks. We will just quickly swap the lances. Oh, your favorite hand is using the stronger lance. I need to get rid of this. The hell am I going to use to get rid of this? Oh, crosses. My bad. That's a good hit. Oh, whoops. Hopefully Basuna will actually work in future. I'm also very glad we decided to go down that route now. That is significant power up. That'll do it. Damn, these guys dropped Richard. Glad we have plenty of Phoenix Hill. The sad part is that was only 4-3. Chest there, there's... Wait, no, one's a room, one's an egg, one's a staircase. We go for the staircase. Alright, get out of here. Also, I say that and we get into another fight. You should be able to take out the vampire. That'll do it. Alright, there's a staircase up here. We'll try the first staircase. Why not? Alright, let's just quickly chop Ricard up. I'll do it. Oh, right. Okay, this still has a way to get us upstairs. That's the important thing for us right now. We are going to try just... Lose it on him. You can do a whole party haste and you can just punch it. Oh, stab him with a lance. You love to see it, you really do. Everyone's berserked. Everyone's hasted. I feel like this does reduce the effectiveness of both of those spells, but still going to be enough to get us through. Yeah, there we go. Her paralysis doesn't stay around after you. God. Really hate these guys. Pretty sure they know it too. But damn monsters. Kill 'em. Hit with everything you got. That's what happens when I stop paying attention. I got distracted, that's on me. Alright. It's time we go into this fight, because we are still going to win that fight. Focus, we stop trying to screw around with the settings. Most of these fights can just be done on autopilot. I assumed the Lamia Queen wouldn't be much different. That was a bad choice to make. Right, first things first, we heal fully. No. We manually do this fight though. So, first thing we want is protect. Then we want shell. No, blink. Then use shell. You can spear one of these guys. We are still using the accelerator, but that's because if we don't, this takes far too long. They're just paralyzing everyone. I did not realize that I had gotten to the end of the combat round. Jesus, there's just nothing you can do, is there? You didn't even take damage. That's insane. Right, what happens in that chest? That's gotta stay in that chest. I do not think we are capable of winning that one. Like, the only way I see us being able to beat that is if we had immunity to insta-death. We don't. So, we're gonna move on past it. I wasn't paying attention again, and Guy got paralyzed. I got stoned. Gold needle him. That'll do it. We're gonna keep having her Ultima until he runs out of MP now. Every attack swapped out for Ultima. Ultima is supposedly the strongest magic in the game, but we want to make it as high a level as we possibly can. There we go. Ultima 3. Ricard also got a spear up. That's what we like to see. I didn't even mean to set that one to autopilot. Okay, he ran away. We still got to do what we're doing. There's the stairs up over there. This is where we started. Empty. We will check behind this door just before we go up. You never know. Hey! 3 of elixirs. That's definitely worth coming into this room. That's a dead end. Need to go this way. No? How are we meant to have gotten here then? Is there another entrance to this floor that I just didn't notice? Times like this, I wish I had a map of the whole thing. We are just gonna make sure this isn't like a secret pathway thing. I'm fine for those for like special chests. It's a main plot point. Don't do it. Tyrian's also almost leveled up his sword work. Love that for us as well. Was there another? Oh, God. Means we're gonna have to go back so many floors. Well, the elixirs are kind of worth it, at least. Kind of worth it. Alright. Let's do a heal. The annoying part is, if I run out of items, I can't just leave. There is no exit to this place anymore. These generals just hit like hell, have high defense, have a decent amount of health to them as well. Like, not massive compared to some of the other things. Level 4. They are still annoyingly heavy hitters. I'm just gonna optimal real quick. Except for her with weapons. She doesn't use weapons. She's a hand-to-hand fighter. Nope, he's a spear user. I wish it would take into account what weapons that character was good at. Like, these guys are not getting given the weapons that they actually are proficient in. Also, it'd be really cool if what Ultima did was just bypass defense. Just flat damage regardless of who it's hitting. I would appreciate that. We need to go around to the other staircase on the other side of the room. Of course we do. Well, I love the fact that we have so much damage output at this point. We should have used the poison axe on Stone Golem. That way he would have at least taken the extra damage from poison. Nice. Not so nice. Immediate stopping. 3 of them. I don't like the fact that there's Lamias on this floor. I can see the chest that they beat us at from here. I do not appreciate it. Alright, Ultima is now hitting with level 5. This is great. Almost doing as much damage as she punches for. We're gonna have to reset her up to be casting Ultima again, aren't we? Damn it. Alright, there's 2 chests over there. I can't be bothered with those items. But let's just go and confront Leon. That is significantly better. We can see him. Oh shit, I should have healed. Oh, great. Didn't we already beat this guy? Oh my god. You know, I feel like she could have come on the dragon with us. Also, I'm pretty sure we accidentally just blew up Sid's airship. Odd. After all that, we got Leon back in the party. Also, I think one person, sorry, 2 people out of everyone that's we've had as extra members of this party are still alive. And one of them's the king or the queen's consort or something like that. It's a bit ridiculous. The other one is a thief. Alright, so we're going to get out of here. We're going to save. We're going to call it for the day. We're going to check out Leon's stats real quick. Yeah, we still got the airship. Okay. Okay. Leon is weak by the looks of things. But Firion with his... Leon is smarter than Firion, but that seems to be it. Weapons-wise, he's a sword guy. Right. We already have an axe guy and we already have a sword guy. Both of them are level 11 in those things. You know, he can be the new spear guy. He can take over for Rickard. Take those two. Huh, he's left-handed. I like the fact that it gives him a favored hand that isn't always right hand. Mostly right hand. It's not always. But that's going to do it for this week. If you've enjoyed what you've seen and want to see more of the Final Fantasy playthrough, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.